City stretcher, Curt Robinson. And his opponent,
We nobody cares that Juliet taught you. We don't care who your trainer was. I'm going to show you something different today. I'm going to give you something different. I'm going to give you something different. Hey, you ready? I was born ready. Let's go.
University City stretcher, Curt Robinson takes on Alexander Moss. If you heard him right before, you heard me chime in. You heard Alexander Moss say, I don't care who your trainer is, we know who Curt Robinson's trainer is, trained by WWE superstar Drew Gulak. Alexander Moss says no, he doesn't care. Back with you again, Papa Riley. That's right, Zane Riley. You saw me in the first match. Curt Robinson, Alexander Moss. Ooh, they do switch. Back and forth. Sorry, kind of watched the match. I got lost. Switching this lockup all the way around the ring. Robinson tried to throw him off, but Moss holds on. That women's match still has me out of breath. They were going so fast. But Moss ends up in control, ends up with Curt Robinson in the corner. Moss with, well, a clean break. Not necessarily a humble break. But if we know anything about Alexander Moss, definitely not a humble man. Curt Robinson, they'll go for that leg. He's able to submit anybody with any appendage. Alexander Moss almost got caught slipping. Alexander Moss letting these fans kind of get into his head there for a second. Oh no! Maybe not. Maybe the last thing in his head was these fans. Curt Robinson shoots in for a leg and beats just a straight punch to the face for his troubles. Moss gets a single leg, rolls up, grabs the front chancery. Curt Robinson able to turn that around to a hammerlock, turns that around to just a body weight, almost a helicopter situation. Curt Robinson now has the back advantage with a little bit of sleeper hold here. I don't know if this is actually a choke hold in or if it's just more to stop Alexander Moss. I'm going to try to keep up as best as I possibly can. Curt Robinson has that hand. One head held down to the mat there. The other hand starting a slow clap with Alexander Moss's other hand. Tag team of the night right there. Curt Robinson's right hand, Alexander Moss's left. Robinson with a headlock. Moss tries to power him up, but Robinson able to use the momentum to bring himself right back down. Ooh. Double chop to the stomach. Single arm to the rib cage there, Curt Robinson. And starts to use momentum of whipping him off and then pulls him right back down from his hair. Moss slowing it down a little bit, not liking what Curt Robinson's done to him so far. Messed up that pretty face. Ooh, 2 stomps to the forehead. Get this kid on concussion protocol. Moss slow. Big body slam down from TJ Moss. The great Alexander Moss. Robinson up in the corner. And then I think Alexander just challenged someone in the crowd to paper rock crotch chop, and I don't know who won. The real winner right there, though, was Moss throwing out Curt Robinson as hard as he possibly could into the corner. Brings Robinson up by his chinny chin. Curt fights back, but then a big club across the back of Curt Robinson. Alexander Moss doesn't know how they do it in University City, but he's teaching them what they do right here. In Newport, oh my God, to the floor. Moss said big boy status. Alexander Moss said lightweight, screamed it, and then threw his weights down on the ground. Said if anybody else wanted to use them, they'd pick them up themselves. Alexander just surveying the land, just stalking his prey. Big chop to the face, it looked like from my vantage point, but what do I know? I'm way up here in the sky. Big forearm across the face. Curt Robinson. Oh! Curt Robinson, wherewithal to slam Alexander Moss back first into the apron. That's the hardest part. I think he kind of helped out, Curt. Oh! Did he help him out, or did he put him exactly where he wanted him? If he didn't, Alexander Moss is someone that knows his surroundings at all time, no matter what. Saw that Curt Robinson had the high ground, takes the leg out from under him, brings him back down to his size, if not lower. Alexander Moss back in the ring. Alexander Moss yelling at some fans in the front row. He better be careful. Alexander. Ooh. Nice variation with backbreaker on to Curt Robinson. The fans that he yelled at seem to be pretty into what Alexander Moss is doing, though. But the referee sure isn't. Starts to administer the 5 count if he doesn't break it by 5. Well, we all know that's a DQ on the card. That gives Curt Robinson the victory here. Oh! I don't even know what to call that. That was so much at once. Alexander Moss almost broke that boy in half. But the more Alexander Moss works on Curt Robinson, the more these fans get behind Curt. The more they get behind the University City stretcher. I keep wanting to say strangler. That's probably a completely different maniac. Alexander Moss getting the breath. It's hot here in the Newport Auditorium. I don't know what they call it here. I just kind of made that name up. You're welcome, people at home. Curt Robinson punched the gut, but a club to the back is an answer. Oh, another one. Just trying to create a little space. Kimura lock. That's right. The comedy wrestler knows the name of a wrestling hold. George South calls it a double armbar or double wrist lock. I don't know it that great. Still a comedy wrestler. Alexander turns that into a front chancery, though. I know that one. Turns that front chancery into a waist lock. Body scissors front chancery. Alexander Moss fixing his hands. Is he going to tap? This crowd sure hopes he does. Oh, those fans of his in the front row are starting to yell tap too. Turns it into a fisherman suplex. Curt Robinson and Alexander Moss out here murdering it. This is awesome coming from the crowds. You don't need me to verify that. You can see that at home. Burped. Sorry about that. This is awesome. Indeed. Alexander. Oh, my God. Ooh. Alexander Moss from behind. Let that sit for a minute. Take that how you will. Alexander Moss again. Drives that forearm into the lower back. Curt Robinson once went by hook Robinson, but you know, hard to use that anymore. A downable stretch on the part of Moss. Ooh. Short punches into the rib cage, making it harder. But for every punch, Curt Robinson elbow goes for hip toss, reverse hip toss, reverse hip toss. Big hip toss to the apron. Thought Moss was going to go all the way to the floor. Punch block. Big forearm. That's where he finds his location. Ooh, this ground grappler looks like he's about to take it. High risk. Whoa. Whoa. He went to flip out, flip right back in with a clothesline from Alexander Moss. Alexander Moss taking it slowly, but surely to the top rope. Curt Robinson, big European uppercut. Big Bill into an armbar. It's not cinched super deep, but it's in enough. Alexander Moss is so close. These fans again asking Alexander Moss to tap, but he says no. He's able to hold on to his own hand, brings his momentum to his feet, and is able to bring Curt Robinson up just enough to slam him back down. There's a bunch of new faces here at the Newport Auditorium. Everybody taking pictures at the feat of strength on the part of Alexander Moss. Curt goes for the big punch. Moss is able to chop him to stop him, but also that's the same injured hand. Arm wringer drives Moss all the way down to his shoulder. Curt Robinson easily working on this arm, really softening it up for that armbar again. Two-bone suplex. The straps are coming down, so you know that every move after here adds a +5 damage. 1, 2. Doesn't happen, but hangman's clutch. The Moss is able to roll right into the ropes. University City, man, I keep doing it. University City stretcher gets that hangman's clutch in just for a split second. Big club across the back. I swear I need a partner, but no one's here. No one's here for that hot tag on commentary. Ooh. Tilt-a-whirl style body slam. Moss with a kick out. Robinson can't believe it, but he's too tired to argue. These boys have been going. Robinson. Little joint manipulation. Holding the elbow, holding the wrist, really putting power there. But Moss with a joint manipulation of his own. If the nose is a joint, I don't know. Oh my God! If it is a joint, he just punched it off of his face, and it's in the back row. We're gonna charge a fan $10. Oh, right back into that hangman's clutch. That STF cravat. Moss rolls it over, hooks the leg. Robinson's smart enough to let go of the hold so he could kick out of his own move. Big pump kick on Moss's part. Waste, Moss goes for the second rope. That leaves that top rope open to go right across Robinson's throat. Takes him up. Brain buster! 1, 2, 3. the great
And your
Alexander Moss
Alexander
picks up the victory here at
Moss.
PWF presents Haas Wrestle for Less.